welcome to Minor Incidents, covering major crimes, season 2, episode 12, Pick Your Poison. He had a teacher who was selling drugs to minors, but we come to find out that it was actually her husband, and she was having sex with a minor, and the husband was all like, ooh, husband, and he framed her because she was sleeping with this teenager. The husband's brother, who was an attorney, decided to go with what the wife was saying as opposed to his brother, who actually framed the wife. That was one story. The other story was we had Rusty's issues that he was dealing with from the last episode we saw.
Yes.
And we come to find out that he's still with Sharon. There are
three options.
There are three options.
Three options
that he can choose from. Number one, he goes to boarding school and gets a name change and
witness protection.
Witness protection, has no contact with anybody, including Sharon. 2, stays with Sharon, stays with the
protective details.
Yeah, stays with his detail. Just finishes out his days until Kingdom Come, whatever. Option 3, he forgoes all the details and all the other stuff and puts himself out there back on the streets, try to lure in whoever's writing him this letter. Him and Sharon now, writing them these letters. I don't think he knows about Sharon's letters, though.
I think he does.
You think he does?
I think he might.
Does. Because he didn't even, like, if he knew Sharon was getting letters, I bet you he wouldn't have, he would have instantly done that. That's what I'm saying.
Option 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. But as soon as he figured it out, that's what he's wanted to do.
Yeah. Well, Provenza and Taylor called him into their office, and Provenza's like, well, there's an option 3, there's an option 3, and Taylor's like, no, there's no option 3.
There's only 2.
There's only 2 options. Well, exactly. Well, Rusty is not stupid, and he finally figures out what option 3 is, because Provenza wanted to tell him anyway, but Provenza didn't tell him, but he figures it out, and Sharon keeps going at Provenza like, you told him the 3rd option.
And he just takes it.
Yeah. I thought that was really funny. And also we heard this episode that Rusty loves Sharon.
No.
Wibbles.
Wibbles.
Wibbles. I was so happy. We have been waiting for him to say something.
Could there have been a hug that followed that?
No.
I'm asking for too much.
Okay. What do we like about this episode?
I liked that it's back. And that they actually touch base on Rusty's options instead of just being like, 3 months later, Rusty's in a zoo.
Well, no, that's where he was left last time. It didn't go very well for him. I liked how we saw Sharon take, like, we always see her take charge, but she was, like, in full force this episode.
I think anytime there's kids
involved, she is. Well,
everyone
same thing with Provenza.
Face.
Her and Provenza.
Everyone gets full face.
Yep. And I didn't like that there wasn't much Flynn this episode.
No, there wasn't.
There
I'm
really
sorry
wasn't.
about that.
No, I'm not upset about it, but, you know, well, I am upset about it. Because I like Flynn. But I liked all the Rios, and I liked how she wasn't annoying whatsoever, and she took care of things. She was actually working with the team as opposed to against the team.
How she took herself out of the situation when Taylor and Provenza were talking.
I did too. I thought that was big props to her, because usually she would be, you know,
that was
all over that.
Big girl decision.
That was a character-defining moment for her.
Yes.
Yes, if you want to use big words and big terms. It was pretty funny.
Sharon Rader's face.
Sharon's faces.
Her and Emma, it seems like they're getting to a different point in their relationship. Yes. They're like buddying up now. But I don't mean it like that. Stop reading the fanfiction right now. How? The Charlie's Angel reference was hilarious.
That was very funny. And I liked Amy this episode too. And I always like Amy, but she was really good this episode when they were in the office and she and he was kind of talking down to her, like he didn't really know who she was. He's like, that's Officer.
I like how Rusty's main concern throughout all of this is finding someone that can play chess with him.
Yeah. Like, that was Sharon's thing that she got him with the therapist thing.
And we were all like,
you have to play.
If he brings up his mom, and then he's like,
he
has to be able to play chess.
Oh.
Done.
Well, we can do that, Rusty. Sharon's face didn't look like that, but it was close.
She was just shocked that that's what he wanted.
Yeah,
like, that was his main
and then right
demand.
after he told her he loved her. No.
Wibbles.
we not like about this episode? There wasn't much for me. No, it was a
I don't think there was anything I disliked in this episode.
Right, it was a very good return to the norm.
Yes. It was a really long wait.
Yes, it was.
And I was sad that there's only one episode after that torture of, what was it, 90 days?
No, I think it was 98 and 96. I said it in the last one.
It was like 90-some days since the last episode.
I know.
It was too long of a wait, but it was a really good episode.
It was worth the wait.
Now this whole week is going to drag by until the next one.
But it will. I didn't like Taylor and how he just didn't even want to give Rusty that third option. Like, I know his reasons, because he wants him to stay safe.
Didn't he say something about Sharon has to, like, make sure that it's okay for Rusty?
To it. Like, there was something about
agree with it, or like there's some kind of stipulation.
He knew Sharon wouldn't agree to it, or something like that. There was some kind of
stipulation with it before.
But, like, you at least give him the option. At least tell him what this option is, because you knew he was going to want to take that.
And as soon as the first option they give him, we're like,
he's not going to take it.
He's not going to take it. He's not going to leave Sharon. And the first thing he said was, well, I still get to see Sharon and everyone else.
You rate this one?
I'm going to give it a 10.
A very sparkly 10. What are our predictions for next episode? Well, we saw the previews, obviously.
Are they going to let Rusty do that?
Yeah.
Obviously, but I can't really.
I don't think Sharon's going to be too comfortable with it.
I wonder if Sharon's going to go undercover to try to protect him while he's out there.
I don't know, but wouldn't that be great? Next week we get episode 13, which will be Jailbait.
No, they wrote an episode about you.
They did. That was my nickname when I was in the Pokey, and
Jailbait.
I was very popular there, and that was the only time I was popular, and I missed it.
Stop it. Stop it.
No, I just, I have to be honest about these things. Hello! That was... Welcome to Mrs. Doubtfire, and...
heaven help us all.
I love me some Provenza. I'll be the 5th wife. Or no, the 6th. No, how many wives?
He's like Henry VIII.
He has 4 wives, but I think he's been married 5 times. I think that's the thing. Or 3 wives married 4 times. Something like that. This idiot. No, but yeah, they did cover up. Thank you. That they did cover up. No, they did follow up.
Yes.
With what we left on this season.
Yes, because some shows don't do that. And then you're just like, what happened to
Phil?
McGiggy?
That guy.
Phil McGiggy.
What happened to Phil McGiggy? He moved to Siberia. Oh, where were we?
You were talking about West
Phil
Wing.
McGiggy and
Phil
Mandy.
McGiggy and Mandy. Predictions. Why are you so loud?
Because I am a very loud person. My personality is loud.
Oak's sweater is loud.
It's black. There's no such thing.
I think just play with your sequins the entire time.
Monday first time.
Don't wear anything shiny when we do this, okay?
Well, now I know.
Sparkly.
You're petting my shoulder. Not the first time. Oh, thank you. That's not awkward or anything.
No, it's really graceful too.
I don't know why I wore this shirt.
No, stop, because I've been staring at it the whole time into the camera. This is really uncomfortable for me right now.
I don't know why. I've never felt so close to you before.
That's brilliant.
That's brilliant! It's like Mrs. Doubtfire, except reverse.
Yes.
I could totally get on board that.
Hello.
I could. Hello!
There's not enough padding in the world.
That's not nice.
I don't mean it in a bad way. I said I want him to be my grandfather.
I want him to be my boyfriend.
You look like a pirate when you did that.
I know, my one eye is swollen. I don't know why.
Because you have a lazy eye.
No, well, yeah, I know, but I mean, it's like...
Okay. Which we don't.
I always like using big words.
That is not a big word.
That is a huge word. I also liked the sarcasm. Move closer, Tony Danza.
Tony Danza.
Oh, me closer. tone it down, girl. Oh, God.